Wonderful coffee. Meal in itself.
Can I make you some eggs?
Oh, take a breath.
You look so rested, dear.
I slept like a dead one. First time in months. Imagine sleeping till 10 on a Tuesday morning.
Oh.
Boys left nice and early.
They were out of here by 8 o'clock.
Good work.
So thrilling seeing them leaving together. I cannot get over the smell of shaving lotion in this house. Biff was very changed this morning. His whole attitude seemed to be, hopefully, he couldn't wait to get downtown to see all of us.
Always heading for a change, there's no question. There simply are certain men that take longer to get
solidified.
How do you dress?
His blue suit.
Huh?
He looked so handsome in that suit. He could be anything in that.
Oh, there's no question at all. Gee, on the way home tonight, I'd like to buy some seeds.
Oh, well, that's wonderful, dear, but not enough sun gets back there. Nothing will grow back there.
Oh, you wait, kid. Before it's all over, we'll get a little place out in the country. I'll raise some vegetables, a couple of chickens.
Well, you'll do it yet,
I'll
will
get
you?
married and come for a weekend. You know, I build a little guest house because I got so many fine tools. All I need would be a little lumber and some peace of mind.
I sold the line.
You know, I could build 2 guest houses so they both come.
Yes.
Did he decide how much he's going to ask Oliver for?
Well, he didn't mention it, but I imagine 10. 15,000. Now, you're going to talk to Howard today.
Oh, yeah, I'll put it to him straight and simple. Just have to take me off the road.
For a little advance, because we got the insurance premium. It's the grace period now.
That's 100 and...
It's 108.68 because we're a little short this month.
Why are we short?
Well, you had the motor job done in the car.
Oh, that damn Studebaker.
And you got one more payment on the refrigerator.
But it just broke again.
Well, it's old, dear.
I told you we should have bought a well-advertised machine. Charlie bought a General Electric, and it's 20 years old, and it's still good.
Willie, please.
Oh, who ever heard of a Hastings refrigerator? Once in my life, I'd like to buy something outright before it's broken. I am always in a race with the junkyard. I just finished paying for the car, and it's on its last legs. The refrigerator consumes belts like a maniac. They time those things. They time them. So when you finally pay for them, they're used up.
All told, about $200 would carry us, dear, but that includes the last payment on the mortgage. When we've made that payment, Willie, the house belongs to us.
It's 25 years.
It was 9 years old when we bought it.
Well, that's a great thing, to weather a 25-year mortgage, you see.
It's an accomplishment.
All the cement, the lumber, the reconstruction I put in this house, there ain't a crack to be found in it anymore.
Well, it served its purpose.
What purpose? Some stranger will come along, move in, and that's that. If only Biff would take this house and raise a family. Goodbye, I'm late.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. You're supposed to meet them for dinner tonight.
Me?
Yeah, Frank's Tapas, 48th near 6th Avenue.
That's so?
Yeah.
How about you?
No, just the 3 of you. They are going to blow you to a big meal.
Don't say.
Yeah?
Who thought of that?
Biff came to me this morning. Well, he said, tell Dad we're going to blow him to a big meal. Be there 6 o'clock. You and your 2 boys are going to have dinner.
Oh, gee whiz. That's really something.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna knock Howard for a loop, kid. I'll get an advance and I'll come home with a New York job. Damn it, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, that's a spirit, Willie.
I will never get behind a wheel the rest of my life.
Changing, Willie. I can feel it changing.
Beyond the question.
Oh! Got your glasses.
Yeah, come on, back.
And your handkerchief.
And
your sock.
And my sack.
Now, you be careful on the subway stairs.
Will you stop mending stockings at least while I'm in the house? It gets me nervous. I can't tell you, please.
And don't forget Frank's Chop House.
You know, maybe beets would grow out there.
Oh, Willie, you tried so many times.
Yeah, well, don't work hard.
Now, you be careful.
Come on, give me a little something.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hello, Willie.
Like to have a little talk with you, Howard.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I'll be with you in a minute.
What's that, Howard?
You ever see one of these? It's a wire recorder.
Oh, can we talk a minute?
It records things. I just got delivery yesterday. It's been driving me crazy. It's the most terrific machine I ever saw in my life. I was up all night with it.
What do you do with it?
I bought it for dictation, but you can do anything with it. Listen to this. I had it home last night. Now listen to what I picked up. The first one is my daughter. Get this. Listen to that kid whistle.
That is lifelike, isn't it?
7 years old, Willie. Get that tone.
Listen, I'd like to ask a little favor.
It's your turn now, Daddy.
She's crazy for me. That's me.
You're very good.
Get this now. This is my son.
The capital of Alabama is Montgomery. The capital of California is
5 years old,
Sacramento.
Will.
He'll make an announcer someday.
Capital of
Get that.
Colorado
That is alphabetical
Denver.
order. Oh, wait a minute. The maid kicked the plug out.
That certainly is
Shh, for God's
It is
sake.
9 o'clock over lunchtime, so I have to go to sleep.
Really is.
Hey, wait a minute. The next is my wife.
We're gonna talk.
I can't think of anything.
Talk. It's turning.
Hello? Oh, Harry, I can't talk.
That was my wife.
That is a wonderful machine. Can
Oh,
we,
I'll tell you, Willie, I'm going to take my camera and my bandsaw and all my hobbies, and out they go. This is the most fascinating relaxation I ever found.
I think I'll get one myself.
Sure, they're only 150. You can't do without it. Supposing you want to hear Jack Benny, see? But you can't be home at that hour. So you tell the maid to turn the radio on, and Jack Benny comes on, and this automatically comes on with the radio.
And when you come home,
You can come home at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, anytime you like it. You get yourself a Coke, sit yourself down, throw the switch, and there is Jack Benny's program in the middle of the night.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna get one myself, Howard, because lots of times I'm on the road and I think to myself, what I must be missing on the radio.
Don't you have a radio in the car?
Well, yeah, but you know, whoever thinks of turning it on.
Say, aren't you supposed to be in Boston?
That's what I want to talk to you about, Howard. You got a minute?
What happened? What are you doing here?
Well,
You didn't crack up again, did you?
Oh, no. Oh,
Jeez, you had me worried there for a minute. What's the trouble?
well, tell you the truth, Howard, I've come to the decision that I'd rather not travel anymore.
Not travel. Well, what do you do?
Remember Christmas time when you had the party here? You said you'd try to think of some spot for me here in town.
With us?
Well, sure.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Well, I couldn't think of anything for you, Willie.
I tell you, Howard, the kids are all growing up now, you know. I don't need much anymore. If I could take home, well, $65 a week, I could swing it.
Yeah, but Willie, see,
I'll tell you why, Howard. Speaking frankly, and between the two of us, you know, I'm just a little tired.
I can understand that, Willie. But you're a road man, Willie. We do a road business. We've only got half dozen salesmen on the floor here.
God knows, Howard, I never asked a favor of any man, but I was with the firm when your father used to carry you in here in his arms.
I know that,
Your
Willie.
father came to me the day you were born and asked me what I thought of the name Howard. May he rest in peace.
I appreciate that, Willie. But there just is no spot here for you. If I had a spot, I would slam you right into it, but I just don't have a single solitary
Howard,
spot.
all I need to set my table is $50 a week.
Where am I gonna put you, kid?
Look, it's not a question of whether I can sell merchandise, is it? Huh?
No. But it's a business, kid, and everybody's got to pull his own weight.
Just let me tell you a story.
Because you have got to admit that business is
Oh,
business.
business is definitely business, but just listen for a minute now. You don't understand this now. When I was a boy, 18, 19, huh? I was already on the road, and there was a question in my mind as to whether selling had a future for me, because in those days, I had a yearning to go to Alaska. You see, there were 3 gold strikes in 1 month in Alaska, and I felt like going out. Just for the ride, you might say.
You don't say.
Oh, sure. My father lived many years in Alaska. He was an adventurous man. We got quite a little streak of self-reliance in our family, Howard. And I thought I'd go out with my older brother, try to locate him, maybe even settle in the north with the old man, and I was almost decided to go. When I met a salesman in the Parker House, his name was Dave Singerman. He was 84 years old, and he drummed merchandise in 31 states. And old Dave, he'd go up to his room, you understand, put on his green velvet slippers, I'll never forget. Pick up the phone, call the buyers. Without ever leaving his room, at the age of 84, he made his living. And when I saw that, I realized that selling was the greatest career that a man could want, because what could be more satisfying than to be able to go at the age of 84 into 20 or 30 different cities and pick up a phone and be remembered and loved and helped by so many different people. You know, when he died, by the way, he died the death of a salesman in his green velvet slippers and the smoker of the New York, New Haven, and Hartford going into Boston. When he died, hundreds of salesmen and buyers were at his funeral. Things were sad on a lot of trains for months after that. You see, in those days, there was personality in it, Howard. There was respect and comradeship and gratitude in it. Today, it's all cut and dried, and there's no chance for bringing friendship to bear or personality. I mean, you see what I mean. They don't know me anymore.
That's just the thing, Willie.
If I had $40 a week, that's
Kid,
all I need.
Kid,
$40.
Kid, I can't take blood from a stone,
Howard,
Willie.
your Al Smith was nominated. Your father came
gotta
to
see
me.
something.
I'm talking about your father. There were promises made across this desk. You mustn't tell me that you got people to see. I put 34 years into this firm, Howard, and now I can't pay my insurance. You can't eat the orange and throw the peel away. A man is not a piece of fruit. Pay attention. No, your father. Howard, in 1928, I had a big year. I averaged $170 a week.
Willie, you never averaged $170
No,
a week.
I averaged $170 a week in the year 1928. And your father came to me, Howard. It was right across the desk. He put his hand on my shoulder.
You have to
He
excuse
put
me, Willie.
Yeah.
I've got to see some people. Now, you pull yourself together. I'll be back in a little while.
Put myself together. What the hell did I say here? My God. I was yelling at her. Frank, don't you remember what you told me that time? You put your hand on my shoulder and back.
Capital Dover.
Howard.
It is 9 o'clock.
Oh, Howard, shut it off. Shut it off.
Look, Willie.
Oh, I gotta get myself some coffee. I get some coffee.
Willie, look.
I'll go to Boston.
Look, Willie. You can't go to Boston for us.
Why can't I go?
I don't want you to represent us. I've been meaning to tell you for a long time now.
Howard, are you firing me?
I think that you need a good long rest, Willie.
Howard.
And when you feel better, come back and we'll see if we can work something out.
I gotta earn money, Howard. I'm in no
Where
position.
are your sons?
What?
Why don't your sons give you a hand?
Oh, they're working on a very big deal.
This is no time for false pride, Willie. You go to your sons and tell them you're tired. You got two great boys there, haven't you?
Oh, no question. But
That's that, huh?
in the meantime.
That's that, huh?
All right, I'll go to Boston tomorrow.
No. No.
No, I can't throw myself on my kids. I'm not a cripple.
Look, kid, I am busy this morning.
I've got to let me go to
I
Boston.
have got a line of people to see this morning. Sit down.
What?
Sit.
Oh, yeah.
Take 5 minutes and pull yourself together, and then go home, will you? I need the office. Oh, yeah, whenever you can this week, stop by and drop off the samples. You'll feel better, Willie, and then come back. We'll talk. Pull yourself together, kid. There's people outside.
Oh, Ben! How did you do it, huh? What's the answer? Did you wind up the Alaska deal already?
Doesn't take much time if you know what you're doing. Just a short business trip. Boarding ship in an hour. Wanted to say goodbye.
Ben, I gotta talk to you.
Having the time, William.
Ben, nothing is working out. I don't know what to do.
Now, look here, William. I bought timberland in Alaska, and I need a man to look after things for me.
Oh, God, timberland. Me and my boys in those grand outdoors.
There's a new continent on your doorstep, William. Get out of these cities. They're full of talking time-hammers and courts of law. Screw in your fists, you can fight for a fortune up there.
Yes, Linda! Linda!
You're back.
I haven't much time.
No, wait, Linda, he's got a proposition for me in Alaska.
But you've got a beautiful job here.
Oh, but in Alaska, kid,
You are doing well enough, Willie.
Enough for what, my dear?
Don't say things like that to him. Enough to be happy right here, right now. Why must everyone conquer the world? You're well like the boys love you. And just the other day, old man Wagner told him if he keeps it up, he'll be a member of the firm. Now, didn't he, Willie?
Sure. I am building something with this firm, Ben. And if a man is building something, he must be on the right track, doesn't he?
What are you building? Lay your hand on it. Where is it?
It's true, Linda. It's not.
Why? There's a man 84 years old, Willie.
That's right, Ben. That's right. When I look at that man, I say, what is there to worry about? Oh, it's true, Ben. All he has to do is go into any city, pick up a phone, and he's making his living. And you know why?
Gotta go, William.
Oh, look at this boy. Without a penny to his name, 3 great universities are begging for him. From there, the sky's the limit. Because it's not what you do, Ben. It's who you know. Huh? And a smile on your face. It's context, Ben. Context. The whole wealth of Alaska passes over the lunch table or the Commodore Hotel. And that's the wonder. The wonder in his country that a man can end with diamonds here on the basis of being liked. And that's why when you get out on that field today, it's important because thousands of people will be rooting for you and loving you. And Ben, when he walks into a business office, his name will sound out like a bell, and all the doors will open to him. Oh, I've seen it, Ben, huh? I've seen it 1,000 times. You can't feel it in your hands like timber, but it's there.
Goodbye, William.
Ben, am I right? Don't you think I'm right? I value your advice.
There's a new continent at your doorstep, William. You could walk out rich. Rich!
Oh, we're gonna do it here, Ben. You hear me? We're gonna do it here.
Oh, gee, I was afraid you left already.
Why? What time is it?
1:30.
Oh, well, come on, everybody. Evans's Field. Next stop. Where's the pennants?
Did you pack fresh underwear?
I want to go. I'm carrying your helmet, ain't I, Biff?
Oh, I'm carrying the helmet.
Oh, Biff, you promised me.
I'm carrying the helmet.
Well, how am I going to get in the locker room?
Well, let him carry the shoulder guards.
Oh, can't I, Biff? Because I told everybody I was going to be in the locker room.
In Ebbets Field, it's the clubhouse.
I meant the clubhouse. Biff?
Let him carry the shoulder guard.
All right, but you stay close to us now. Everybody wait when Biff comes out on the field. You set now, boy.
Ready to go, Pap. Every muscle is ready.
You realize what this means?
That's right, Pap.
You're coming home this afternoon, captain of the All-Scholastic Championship team of the city of New York.
That's right, Pap. And you remember, when I take off my helmet, that touchdown's for you.
I got no room for you, Charlie.
Room for what?
In the car.
Going for a ride? I want to shoot some casino.
Casino? Don't you realize what today is?
Oh, he knows, Willie. He's just kidding you.
That's nothing to kid about.
I'm not kidding, Linda. What's going on?
He is playing in Ebbets Field today.
Baseball in this weather?
Don't talk to him. Come on. Come on, we're late.
Wait a minute, can you hear the news? Listen to the radio. Ebbets Field just blew up.
You go to hell. Everybody in?
Knock a homer, Biff. Knock a homer.
I don't think that was funny, Charlie.
Willie.
You hear me? Huh? It's the greatest day in his life.
Willie, when are you gonna grow up?
Yeah, when this game is over, you'll be laughing out of the other side of your face. I'll be calling him another Red Grange. 25,000 a year. Yeah, that's so.
Oh, wait a minute, Willie. I'm sorry.
Yeah?
But tell me something.
What?
Who is Red Grange?
Put up your hands. Put up your hands. Come on, damn you. Put up your hands. Who do you think you are? Better than everybody else? You don't know what? Put up your hands. Put up your hands. Put up your hands. Who the hell do you think you are? You don't know what you say. You're doing stupid. Put up your hands. What are you walking away for? Don't walk away. You're going to say something to me. You say it to my face. I know you laugh at me behind my back. You'll be laughing out of the other side of your face after this game. So what's the verdict? Touchdown! Touchdown! 80,000 people right between the goalposts! Love it! Love it! Love it! Touchdown! Touchdown! Jenny. Jenny, good to see you. How are you, huh? Working? Or still on?
Fine. How you been feeling?
Oh, not much anymore, Jenny.
Hello, Uncle Willie.
Bernard. Well, look who's here.
How are you? Good to see you.
What are you doing here?
Just stop by to see Pop. Get off my feet till my train leaves. I'm going to Washington in a few minutes.
Is he in?
Yes, he's in his office with the accountant. Sit down.
Oh. What are you gonna do in Washington?
Just in case I've got there, Willie.
That's so? You gonna play tennis there?
I'm staying with a friend who's got a court.
Don't say. Their own tennis court. Must be fine people, I bet.
They are very nice. Dad tells me Biff's in town.
Yeah. Biff's in. He's working on a very big deal, Bernard.
Oh, what's Biff doing?
Well, he's been doing very big things in the West, but he decided to establish himself here. Very big. We're having dinner. Did I hear your wife had a boy?
That's right. Our second.
2 boys. What do you know?
You still with the old firm, Willie?
I'm overjoyed to see how you made the grade, Bernard. Oh, overjoyed. It's an encouraging thing to see a young man really, oh, it looks very good for Biff. Bernard.
What is it, Willie?
What's the secret? What's the secret?
What's secret?
How did you? Why didn't he ever catch on?
Oh, Willie, I wouldn't know that.
Oh, you were his friend, his boyhood friend. There's something I don't understand about it. His life ended after that Evans Field game. From the age of 17, nothing could ever happen to him.
Willie, he never trained himself
He
for
did,
anything.
he did. After high school, he took so many correspondence courses, radio mechanics, television, God knows what. He never made a slightest mark.
Willie, do you want to talk candidly?
Bernard, I regard you as a very brilliant man, Bernard. I value your advice.
Oh, the hell with the advice, Willie. I couldn't advise you. But there's one thing that I have always wanted to ask you. When he was supposed to graduate and the math teacher flunked him.
Well, that son of a bitch ruined his life.
Yeah, but Willie, all he had to do was go to summer school, make up that subject.
That's right. That's right.
Did you tell him not to go to summer school?
Me, I begged him to go. I ordered him to go.
Well, why wouldn't he go?
Why? Why, Bernard? That question's been trailing me like a ghost for the last 15 years. He flunked the subject, and he laid down and he died like a hammer hitter.
Take it easy, kid.
Oh, let me talk a bit, Bernard. I got nobody to talk to. Was it my fault? You see, it keeps going around in my head. Maybe I did something to him. I got nothing to give him, Bernard.
Willie, don't take it so hard.
Why did he lay down?
Please hold a minute.
What is the story there?
Willie.
You were his friend. Come on.
Willie, I remember it was June. Our grades came out. He'd flunked math.
Oh, that son of a bitch ruined
No,
his
it wasn't
life.
right then. Biff just got very angry, I remember, and he was ready to enroll in summer school.
He was.
He was. He wasn't beaten by it at all. But then Willie, see,
What?
he disappeared from the block for almost a month. Now, I got the idea that he'd gone up to New England to see you. Now, did he ever talk with you then? Willie.
Yeah. He came to Boston. What about it?
Well, it's just that when he came back, I'll never forget this. It always mystifies me because I thought so well of Biff. I loved him, Willie, you know. He came back after that month and he took his sneakers. You remember those sneakers with the University of Virginia printed on them? He was so proud of them. He wore them every day. Well, he took them down into the cellar, burned them up in the furnace. And we had a fist fight. Lasted at least half an hour, just the two of us, punching each other down the cellar, crying right through it. And I've often thought of how strange it was that I knew he'd given up his life. What happened in Boston, Willie? I'll just bring it up because you asked me.
What do you mean? What happened? What's that got to do with it?
Now, Willie, don't get sore.
What are you trying to do? Blame it on me if a boy lays down? Is that my fault?
Now, Willie, don't take
no,
it-
no, don't you talk to me that way, Bernard. What does that mean, huh? What happened?
Hey! You're gonna miss that train.
Yeah, go. Thanks, Bob. Goodbye, Willie. Don't worry about it. I know if at first you don't succeed.
Oh, yes, I believe in that.
But sometimes, Willie, it's better for a man just to walk away.
Walk away.
That's right.
But if you can't walk away,
I guess that's when it's tough. Goodbye, Willie.
my boy.
How do you like this kid? Gonna argue a case in front of the Supreme Court?
No. The Supreme Court.
I gotta run.
Huh?
Bye, Dad.
Knock him dead, Bernard.
The Supreme Court. And he didn't even mention it.
You don't have to. He's gonna do it.
And you never told him what to do, did you? You never took any interest in him.
My salvation is that I never took any interest in anything. Here's some money. $50. I got an accountant inside.
Charlie, look, I got my insurance to pay. If you can manage it, I need $110. No, I draw from my bank, but Linda...
Sit down, Willie.
Look, I want you to know I'm keeping an account of everything, remember?
Now, listen to me,
I'll
Willie.
pay every penny back.
Willie,
I want you to
what's
know
going
that
on?
I appreciate...
What the hell is going on inside your head?
Why, I'm simply,
I offered you a job. You can make $50 a week, and I won't send you on the road.
I got a job.
Without pay?
What kind of a job is a job without pay? Now, look, kid, enough is enough. I'm no genius, but I know when I'm being insulted.
Insulted?
Why don't you want to work for me?
What does it matter with you? I got a job.
And what are you walking in here every week for?
Well, if you don't want me to walk in here...
I am offering you a job.
I don't want your job.
When the hell are you going to grow up?
You big ignoramus, if you say that to me again, I'll wrap you in. I don't care how big you are.
How much do you need, Willie?
Oh, Charlie, I'm strapped. I don't know what to do. I was just fired.
Howard fired you?
That's not no. Imagine that. I named him Howard. I named him Howard.
Willie, when are you going to realize that them things don't mean anything? You named him Howard, but you can't sell that. The only thing you got in this world is what you can sell. The funny thing is that you're a salesman and you don't know that.
Well, I always tried to think otherwise. I guess I always felt that if a man was impressive and well-liked, that nothing...
Why must everybody like you? Who liked J.P. Morgan? Was he impressive? In a Turkish bath, he looked like a butcher, but with his pockets on. He was very well-liked. Now, listen, Willie. I know you don't like me, and nobody can say I'm in love with you. But I'll give you a job, because, just for the hell of it, what do you say?
I just can't work for you, Charlie.
What, are you jealous of me?
No. Can't work for you, that's all. Don't ask me why.
You've been jealous of me all your life, you damn fool. Here. Pay your insurance.
I'm keeping strict accounts.
I got some work to do.
Huh?
Take care of yourself. And pay your insurance.
It's funny, you know, after all the highways and the trains and the appointments and the years, you end up worth more dead than alive.
Willie, nobody's worth nothing dead. You hear what I said? Willie!
Oh, apologize to Bernard for me. When you see him, I didn't mean to argue with him. He's a fine boy, you know? They're all fine boys. And they'll end up big, all of them someday. They'll all play tennis together. Wish me luck, Charlie. He saw Bill Oliver today.
Good luck.
Oh, Charlie, you're the only friend I got. Is that